This time on Border Control Europe. In Belgium, a big spender falls foul of customs.
This person I'm using is new.
At Barcelona airport, a suitcase full of cash raises serious alarm bells. And in Rome, the financial guard find a smuggler's story hard to believe.
Mentiroso, muy mentiroso.
Millions of people and goods cross into Europe's frontiers every day, but not all of it is legit. Points of entry are also magnets for smugglers and chancers of all kinds. The border forces of Spain, Belgium, Germany and Italy have their work cut out, guarding the ports, airports, land borders and territorial waters. This is Border Control Europe, on high alert 24/7. At Charleroi International Airport, passengers fly in from over 30 countries every week. And if they've been on a holiday shopping spree, they could fall foul of these guys. Belgium's customs and excise. Today, they've decided to question a man who has just arrived from Istanbul after spotting something suspicious in one of his suitcases.
I don't know what's up and what they...
You need to have invoices for all your goods.
You know, I have one bazaar in Turkey.
Okay.
But then I have to buy is they don't make an invoice.
You go to Germany next week. What are you going to do in Germany?
Next month I go in Pakistan. For that I have to buy for my family member.
He must have a huge family. Items over 430 euros in value have to be declared on entry. This shopaholic must surely be over the limit.
Ce jour, nous avons contrôlé les passagers en provenance du vol d'Istanbul. On a utilisé le scanner pour s'aider pour le contrôle. Le scanner est un outil assez important parce que ça nous permet de déceler plusieurs types d'infractions.
If I calculate the value of all the goods, it's above the limit.
So that I can leave here and when I go back
I need you to show me an invoice for all the goods.
But lost revenue isn't their only concern. Customs suspect these products could be fakes. At Barcelona airport, catching smugglers is the job of the Guardia Civilă, Spain's oldest law enforcement agency. These highly trained officers monitor not just what's coming into the country, but also what's heading out. And today they've received intelligence about a passenger traveling to Bogotá.
Hemos recibido un aviso de que puede haber unos bultos sospechosos en uno de los equipajes de uno de los pasajeros del vuelo de Bianca.
The passenger is traveling to Colombia with his son.
Los pasajeros se les ha localizado a última hora en la puerta de embarque y se les ha bajado donde nos encontramos ahora, que es justo al pie de avión.
When they open up the suitcase, they find a huge amount of cash. And this is just the beginning.
Los pasajeros nos han confesado que llevan más dinero en el resto de equipaje.
They'll need to thoroughly search all of their luggage to work out just how much money the two men are carrying.
Ahora lo que vamos a hacer es trasladar todas las pertenencias de los pasajeros a dependencias policiales. Estos 4 equipajes más que ven ustedes aquí.
Both men are now taken in for further questioning. Failing to declare cash over 10,000 euros is considered an offence, and it's obvious that this pair is smuggling considerably more than that.
Nos decían que no sabían la cantidad exacta ni cómo estaba repartido, pero sí que llevaban dinero. Entonces, tampoco ha habido problema y tampoco ha sido difícil de detectar.
Officers already know that there's more cash inside these other suitcases, but they wonder what else the passengers could be hiding. Cleaning products. That's a little unexpected. But innocent-looking items like these could conceal cash or other illicit goods. And right on cue, they spot something else that's suspicious on the scanner.
Orgánico. Mira, es que te lo digo porque ves, esto de aquí, aquí la caja esta, metálica con algo dentro.
The box contains even more money. you don't need a calculator to see there's tens of thousands of euros in this package alone.
Haremos todo el equipaje de los pasajeros y lo iremos a dependencias del banco para confirmar la cantidad exacta que transportan los pasajeros.
For today at least, this family holiday is now on standby. Rome receives around 10 million visitors every year, making it one of the most popular destinations in Europe. But some people claiming to be tourists don't seem to have read the guidebook, like this passenger from Colombia, who attracts the attention of the Guardia di Finanza.
Si procedeva al controllo di un passeggero particolarmente sospettoso, in quanto cercava di uscire dai canali con un pochettino più veloce del solito. Signor, ¿de dónde viene?
Colombia, Bogotá.
¿Por qué viene aquí?
Turismo.
¿Qué turismo tiene?
Pasear, conocer.
¿A dónde vai?
Roma.
Roma.
Sì.
E lui rispondeva che veniva a visitare la Fontana di Trevi, ma con tutti i monumenti che sono qui a Roma.
Perhaps he's just a big Dolce Vita fan.
Ok, tiene qualcosa por declarar? Nada? Ok. ¿Por cuánto tiempo rimane aquí, señor?
20 días.
20 días. ¿Todo en hotel? ¿Tiene amigo aquí en Italia, conoscente, parento? Solo? Viene solo?
His innocent tourist story isn't convincing anyone.
Continuava a ripetere che doveva venire qui a Roma in vacanza e a visitare la Fontana di Trevi e conosceva soltanto questa parola, Fontana di Trevi. Il sospetto aumentava ancora di più. Per favore, la giacchetta, togli.
The sergeant suspects he's hiding something and presses him to come clean.
Non taglia nada? Ok, momento. Tiene... sta un blocco qua, è duro. Pure qua. Aspetta.
Their suspicions are confirmed. The man appears to have an impressive package in his trousers.
Dietro qua e qua. Qua e qua. Davanti no, niente.
To have invoices for all your goods.
At Charleroi Airport in Brussels, a passenger has just been found with a suitcase full of electronic and designer goods. He claims the items are all gifts for his family, but the customs officer suspects they're knockoffs destined for the black market.
The real value for your watches is going to be very expensive, 100 euros.
A genuine Rolex costs at least 4,000 euros, but even fakes can turn a tidy profit for unscrupulous traders. It looks like this Santa won't be leaving with his sack of gifts. But that doesn't stop him from trying.
My clothes.
Wait a minute, don't touch. This, although it's a fake product, you know, all the products is good, are fakes.
This is my personal using.
This personal using, it's new.
Trading in counterfeit products is a crime. And if found guilty, a smuggler could receive a fine or prison sentence. It's estimated that the fashion industry loses around 26 billion euros a year to this illegal trade.
And
What they have to do, I don't know.
We're going to come all the goods this way here.
Counterfeiting could be even more lucrative than drugs and arms trafficking. But traders face harsh penalties if they're caught.
La valeur était difficile à estimer étant donné que là, par exemple, une des valises contenait pour 400 € de marchandises contrefaites. La valeur commerciale, si on prenait les marchandises qui étaient réelles, comme par exemple une montre Rolex, you will give me your phone number, I will give you my phone number.
This is no budding friendship. The passenger will have to convince customs these goods are legit.
Will you explain me all the reason why you have those goods, okay?
But they give me my things back or no?
Vamos una a una y tranquilo. Despacio y vamos mirando lo que hay.
In Barcelona, the civil guard continued to search the luggage of a father and son after they attempted to smuggle thousands of euros out of the country.
La otra.
That's quite a shoe collection, but it might not be exactly what it seems.
Cógete una bandeja y mira las zapatillas, por favor, en el jardín. Mirarlo por escáner a ver si hay alguna que haya estado manipulada o observe que hay alguna cámara o hay algún sitio de documentación.
Smugglers will try to hide illegal goods and cash in all sorts of items, anything from sculptures to fresh fruit. The shoes are clean, but this package looks suspect. Even more money. These passengers are rolling in it.
Los compañeros están ya en el banco con la primera aprehensión y uno de los pasajeros y luego ya sabremos el total de lo intervenido.
Mira, aquí no se ve nada raro, ¿vale?
This cabinet of curiosities throws up more surprises.
Son bombillas. Venga. Simplemente bombillas.
There's even an angle grinder.
Había muchos componentes electrónicos. En esta maleta no me encontraba nada.
Last to be checked is the son's hand luggage.
¿No llevo nada más? Hemos encontrado más dinero. ¿Qué son pesos bolivianos?
Colombianos.
Colombianos. Ahora vamos a lo que es al banco para proceder al recuento y realizar la segunda acta. Ahora estaremos ahí con tus padres haciendo el acta, las maletas.
Okay.
Y vamos al banco a contar el dinero.
To ensure this isn't the profits of crime, they'll need to do further investigations.
¿Más dinero?
Este es otro pasajero.
El hijo.
But hold on, it looks like the son could be off the hook.
Este es el ticket donde se localizó el paquete pequeño.
The large packages of cash were all found in bags checked in on Dad's ticket, so the son is free to go.
La cantidad máxima para sacar de España son 10.000 euros. 9.999, porque 10.000 ya es infracción por persona. Y la cantidad total han sido unos 431.000 euros.
That's more than most people's life savings. Anything over 150,000 is considered a serious offence. Dad has a lot of explaining to do.
Sta un blocco qua, è duro.
In Rome Airport, the financial guard has detained a Colombian passenger after discovering a sizable package in his trousers.
¿Qué tiene aquí?
Cocaína.
¿Cocaína? ¿Sabe que es ilegal la cocaína aquí? ¿Por qué esta cocaína?
Necesidad.
¿No sabe?
Por necesidad.
Necesidad. Cocaína per necessità. ¿Qué problema tiene?
Venderla.
Tú tienes que vender cocaína aquí.
Ya.
Señor, ¿seguro?
Seguro.
Tenemos que ir en oficina y reservamos todo, ¿ok?
Now that he's confessed, the guards hope to get intel on whoever he's working for.
¿Chi ti diede esta cocaína, señor?
No, vengo por mi cuenta.
¿Cuántos kilos?
1800 gramos.
1800 grammi? Tú vienes a vender aquí. Señor, por favor, dai. ¿Quién te espera afuera?
The sergeant piles on the pressure, but the suspect still refuses to cooperate.
Non tiene reserva nemmeno di hotel. Tiene che buscar e poi dall'hotel tu vieni a vendere cocaína. Tu mentiroso, muy mentiroso. ¿Por qué esta cocaína? ¿Por qué la cocaína? ¿Non sabe? Non lo so.
These officers have heard it all before. Fiumicino is the airport with the highest number of drug seizures in the country. The passenger suddenly seems keen to lend a helping hand.
¿Puedo yo? No te lo posso dare.
These officers have no intention of handing a suspect a potential weapon.
In questo controllo si evinceva che sotto al suo pantalone stesso avesse una calzamaglia che sotto a questa calzamaglia aveva incollato dei pacchettini. All'interno dei suoi slip un ulteriore pacchettino con un totale di 5 pacchettini che contenevano questa polvere, famosissima polvere bianca.
Sentences for cocaine trafficking are between 8 and 22 years, so it could be a long time before this Colombian smuggler gets to see the Trevi fountain.
This, although it's a fake product, you know, all the products is good, are fakes.
In Brussels, a passenger with a taste for bling has been caught with a bag full of knockoffs. He's keeping a close watch on the merchandise.
But they give me my things back or no?
No, today? No. You won't get back to... I cannot
I
let
must have
you...
to explain and after they can give me, yeah?
Okay, you come back. When you really come back, you explain to
It's
me.
my personal things, is the clothes and
The
my
clothes, it's okay. Say it's a personal. Shoes, clothes, it's okay. Watches, it's not personal.
But they are highly lucrative. Fake watches like these can sell for several €100 on the black market. Although this passenger continues to insist they're all gifts for his family.
Les conséquences pour ces personnes, c'est qu'ils sont déjà débarrassés de leurs marchandises, ils ne peuvent plus en avoir la jouissance. Et par la suite, ils vont recevoir des amendes chez eux de la part des différentes marques, des différents détenteurs de droits des marques. Possible that you will have the courts you can follow this. For this, there is no fine. When you are going to come in Belgium, you will call me, we will fix a date, and we have an audition. What you have told me today, you will tell me this day, okay?
But that's not the end of the matter. Counterfeit experts will have to examine the goods to determine if a copyright offence has been committed.
And they take everything. Take everything. They say me, you must be next time come here back and to explain why you have to bring.
In court, the man will have a chance to present his side of the story.
I have to explain already. I bring for my family members or some of my friends. It's not a big quantity about the sale or something, you know.
But he might have a hard time convincing the courts that these items are all gifts. Whatever the truth, today this passenger is heading home empty-handed.
Ahora vamos a lo que es el banco para proceder al recuento y realizar la segunda acta.
At Barcelona airport, the civil guard has just seized €431,000 belonging to a man travelling to Bogota with his son. He's now missed his flight, although that's probably the least of his worries right now.
¿De dónde sacó este dinero?
Ese dinero de ventas, yo compro coches, vendo. Yo hace como 10 años que estoy recogiendo ese dinero.
¿Y dónde lo tenía?
Yo lo tenía en la casa.
¿El banco no tiene dinero?
No, señor.
The two passengers are Colombian, but live in Spain.
Aquí se ha realizado una intervención de moneda por una cantidad de 430.000 euros. Como el pasajero no declaró que llevaba esta cantidad de dinero, se ha procedido a incautar la totalidad del dinero menos 1.000 euros que se le dejan a él en efectivo.
¿Esto lo puedo guardar? Vale. ¿Usted ha tenido alguna vez problemas con la justicia? ¿Tiene antecedentes penales en España?
No, señor.
¿Y en Colombia?
No, señor.
¿Nunca?
Nunca.
¿Conocía las leyes españolas sobre control de divisas, que no puede llevar 10.000 euros o más sin declarar?
Pues no, señor, no.
¿No? O sea que si le pierden la maleta le da igual perder 400.000 euros.
No, no, ya facturado.
¿Y que lo lleva facturado? Lo lleva facturado, ¿no?
That skeptical look says it all.
¿Tu hijo a qué se dedica?
Tiene fruterías. Ah.
¿Y él tiene antecedentes?
Sí, señor, estuvo antecedente.
¿En Colombia o en España?
En España.
En España. ¿Qué hacía?
Me parece, fue como que por narco.
¿Por narco? ¿Y este dinero no viene de ahí?
No, señor, no.
Seguro. Lo tendrá que demostrar.
Tendrá que probar que es de lícita procedencia y pagar la infracción correspondiente por tratar de sacarlo del país sin declararlo.
Tendrá que llamar al CEPLAC en Madrid, ellos le van a pedir una serie de información y la información que ellos le pidan la tendrá que enviar al fax.
He has 12 months to make his case.
Dependiendo de si el dinero ha sido obtenido de forma legal o ilegal, puede llegar a ser incautado al 100% de la cantidad.
The man is free to go, but if he can't prove this cash is legit, he could face criminal charges. Whether the money laundering unit can get to the bottom of where it came from, however, remains to be seen.
¿Puedo yo? No, esto no te lo posso dare.
In Rome, the financial guard has detained a Colombian drug mule. Before charging him, they first need to confirm that it's cocaine he's carrying.
Ahora facciamo un test per vedere se è cocaina buona, por seguridad. Signor, cocaina. Ok, positivo. Sicuro che non sape por chi era esta? Nada. Queste risposte di solito sono poco veritiere. 2 kilos e 95 grammi.
It's not looking good for this young smuggler.
Ahora tenemos que hablar con el magistrado por la tua posición. ¿Entiende? Ok.
If the suspect provides intel on his handlers, he could receive a lighter sentence, but he still insists he's working alone.
Abbiamo scritto che lui ovviamente non rilasciava dichiarazioni circa il possesso della sostanza stupefacente.
Non dejaba ninguna declaración alrededor de su droga.
La collaborazione non è stata data e effettuata dal predetto.
L'avvocato gli invieranno informazioni a sua embajada por lo que pasa.
Tenemos que ir a fare il fotosegnalamento e nessuno ti vede. Era un corriere della cocaina che veniva qui e trasportava per altri e non per sé. Si è proceduto ad affidare il predetto passeggero presso la casa circondariale di Civitavecchia e messa a disposizione dell'autorità giudiziaria del Tribunale di Civitavecchia.
On the journey there, the suspect finally seems to realize the trouble he's in and has a sudden change of heart. But for this young trafficker, it's too little, too late.
Tenemos que ir en carcere, bro. Finito.